This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the MCTV Tuesday News Update. I'm Krizia Williams reporting from Lubbock, Texas.
And I'm Bryant Torres reporting to you from Lubbock, Texas.
Following 3 days of no deaths reported, Lubbock County has seen a spike in COVID-19 related fatalities since Sunday. Yesterday, Lubbock City officials reported 4 additional deaths due to coronavirus, bringing the total number to 36. That number also included 4 deaths on Sunday, which makes for a total of 8 fatalities in just 2 days. Prior to Sunday, there were no COVID-19 deaths reported in Lubbock County since last Thursday. Even with the increase in mortality rate, the number of active COVID-19 cases diagnosed has decreased since last Thursday. Over the last 4 days, Lubbock County has only confirmed 44 new cases compared to 71 cases confirmed over a 2-day period last Wednesday and Thursday. Overall, the city has reported 445 coronavirus cases, with 285 still active and 124 recovered.
As COVID-19 cases continue to increase across the U.S., several states are beginning to work through plans to reopen portions of the economy. And one of the first places to initiate those plans is right here in the state of Texas. Last Friday, Governor Greg Abbott issued 3 new executive orders, including one that established a strike force to open Texas. The strike force includes a special advisory council consisted of 39 business leaders from across the state. The council's goal is to advise the governor and create proposals to safely and strategically reopen the Texas economy. Among the members of the Special Advisory Council are 7 Texans with ties to Texas Tech and the Lubbock area. Included in that group are Rick Francis and Scott Duser, who are both former chairmen of the Texas Tech System Board of Regents. Francis is chairman and CEO of Westar Bank, and Duser is president and CEO of First Financial Bank. Duser also currently serves on the board of the TTU Alumni Association and the Texas Tech Free Market Institute. Recommendations for the strike force are expected to be revealed and possibly implemented during the governor's next announcement, which is scheduled for next Monday.
Texas Tech's calendar of events was almost completely cleared after the announcement that the campus was closing back in March. But since then, several groups have found creative ways to continue their plans and give the university community an escape from the happenings around the world. Last Thursday, the Office of the President held the latest edition of Lubbock Lights concert online using Facebook Live. The annual concert is a chance to showcase musicians with ties to Lubbock and Texas Tech. This year, the event's title was changed to Keeping Lubbock Lights On at Home, Wind, Woman, and Song. The online concert featured an all-female lineup, including performances by Zoe Carter, Terry Hendricks, Jenny Del Lloyd, and the musical group Scabaret, made up of Hannah Jackson, Amy Ferez, and Kimberly Spear. Longtime Lubbock musician Lloyd Maines also took part in Thursday's broadcast, accompanying Hendricks from her home. Tech professor and fellow musician Andy Wilkinson hosted the concert, which originally kicked off at 8 p.m. Thursday night. If you missed last week's Lubbock Lights concert, you can still watch it online by visiting facebook.com and searching for presidential.series.
Texas Tech Student Government Association wrapped up their spring election cycle last week, following an online vote. Last Monday, the results of this year's executive candidate elections were announced through social media. The election included candidates running for SGA's top 4 leadership positions in the race for president. Hunter Heck was elected 64% of the vote, compared to 35% for Haley Pratt. The race for external vice president featured 2 candidates, Emily Schreiner and Faisal Al-Moon. Al-Moon was added to the ballot after former candidate Colin McLaren dropped out back in February. Al-Moon edged out Schreiner 54% to 45% in the race for internal vice president. Clay Davis secured the position with 60% of the vote, compared to Rolando Bernal's 39%. And the final race for graduate vice president featured 3 candidates vying for the position: Hayden Gonzalez, Viet Nguyen, and Charles L. Ramey II. Ramey captured the majority of the vote with 51%, leaving Nguyen and Gonzalez with 26% and 21% respectively. This year's executive candidate election was held on April 8th and 9th, with the students having the chance to vote online for each race. This was the second SGA election held this year, with the election for senators held back in March. This was the first time in recent years that both elections were not held during the same time period. Even with the COVID-19 changes to the campus schedule, the new elected leaders will start their term on May 1st.
Speaking of changes caused by COVID-19, social distancing has altered the way that most people interact with each other in their daily lives. With that in mind, one campus group is asking students to get creative when it comes to one classic form of human interaction. Earlier this week, the TTU Ethics Center launched a No Handshake challenge through their social media channels. The challenge encourages members of the campus community to come up with creative and unique ways to greet others by maintaining distance and avoiding direct contact. Participants can then submit a video to showcase their new approach to the classic hand-to-hand greeting. The challenge is meant to bring some fun and creativity to the difficulties created by the coronavirus situation. If you would like to submit a video showing off your no handshake skills, or if you just want to see what others have come up with, visit the TTU Ethics Center social media channels listed on your screen.
Well, that's it for today's MCTV News Update. I'm Bryant Torres.
And I'm Krizia Williams.